sky is falling down hard, when the sky is falling down hard, when the sky is falling down hard, when the sky is falling down hard, don't hold me up, just stand back, I'm chasing the storm. Don't hold me up, just stand back, I'm chasing storms. Don't know why I'm cold, so say goodbye, 'cause I like the fact you know. When the sky is falling down hard, 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 don't hold me up, just stand back, I'm chasing the storm. Don't hold me up, just stand back, I'm chasing storms. Don't hold me up, just stand back, I'm chasing storms. Just stand back, I'm chasing the storm. Don't hold me up, just stand back, I'm chasing storms.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Hello.
Perfect. Everything is working perfectly. Perfect. Today, Rando Calrissian joins me.
Hello.
I don't think I need to introduce him. Everyone knows who Rando is.
That you need to introduce me. Why would you not introduce me? Nobody knows who I am. I'm a failure. Okay, anyways. really sorry.
I'm pretty sure hair raising knows who you are. He's been to your streams.
Yeah, no, everyone here knows who I am. But I got a new avatar, so that's cool, right?
Yes, I do love it. I love your new avatar.
It's so, I just love it so much. It just
Well, and it also is nice because Disney is less likely to not pay because of that, because it's been drawn. It's fan art basically now at this point.
Yeah. Well, I still think that Disney's waiting for me to get to like 2,000 subscribers, and they're just waiting to hit the copyright button, like make a move, motherfucker.
And apparently, Hair really likes your new avatar.
Oh, thank you, Hair. Thank you, Hair Raising Narratives. I like Hair Raising Narratives avatar. I like the ghosty goo that he has. I just think it's cool.
I love the cute one.
Yeah. So. But I hope everybody is having a great day. There's 4 people in the stream, and it's probably consist of me, you, Hair Raising, and somebody else who's deciding not to talk in the stream. So.
Well, how many we got? 4? Yeah, we got
4 people. I was gonna contact Jonathan to be a part of this stream, but he's still asleep. So he sleeps until like 12. So when he's not working, he sleeps in so late. It's ridiculous.
Well, he's still very, very young. So
yeah, he's only 18.
Yeah, I used to sleep like till noon when I was that young too, and now I'm old. Hello, Miss Creepy Tales.
MCT, what is up? MCT in his house.
I'm gonna be on her stream tonight, again.
Yes, I have, yes.
Poor
This knowledge has already been given to me, but you're telling everyone else, so.
Yes. Poor Uncle Ski-Ski, what, Adam? Adam said he's Uncle Ski-Ski now.
Oh, Adam is Uncle Ski-Ski? Well, I have no relation to Adam, so he's that creepy uncle that watches me through the window, probably, then.
Probably. Next to Pam and me.
Wait, hold on, wait, what? Wait. Back up.
Pam said that she watches you through the window. I said, give me that chair next to you, and now we've added Adam.
I was not aware that you watched me through my window.
Look.
This is new information.
Look.
If I walk outside, I'm gonna see you and go, ma'am, you are married.
What's your point? He's still in bed sleeping.
No, I'd probably see Bill like open up a lawn chair and be like, "What's up?" Just
Yeah.
sit down.
Yes. Exactly.
This is the
Hello.
new hang.
Hello, King of Canadian Hill. Sorry.
No, you're fine. The new hangout spot is outside my window, apparently. King of Canadian Hill, what is up, my dude? So glad that everyone's here today. So, how have you been lately?
Pretty
I'm talking
good.
to you.
I didn't go to work. We had a short week this week. We had a Canada holiday on Monday. Heritage Day, I think is what it's called. I don't know. It's something they've added recently in the last couple of years. And then on Wednesday, I'm getting ready for work, and I just end up going to use the washroom and puke. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to work. So I had a really, really short week this week.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what it was. I haven't been feeling like 100% with my stomach the last little while, so I think I had a bug, and I finally just got the rest of it out of my system. So I'm so happy.
Oh, that's good. No, I understand what you mean. Sarah, a couple days ago, I made dinner. I made some ravioli, and she ate it and was feeling fine. And I come downstairs, and she had just gone to the bathroom and puked everywhere. So we've both been dealing with a stomach bug lately. I've been feeling sick because of the heat. It's been 100 for the past week in Georgia, so it's been hot.
That's like 35 Celsius, I believe. It's quite hot.
Okay, you know.
I think that's 40. I think it's 40 Celsius.
Okay, I came to the realization. I understand now why Americans don't use Celsius. Would you like to tell me? Would you like me to tell you why?
Why is that?
So I accidentally changed my phone to Celsius once to read Celsius, and I woke up in the morning, and it said 20 degrees, and I was like, "Holy crap! It's 20 degrees outside. It's the middle of summer." And I freaked out, threw on my warmest clothes that I had on, on my layers, walked outside, and started sweating my ass off.
Because you're 20 Celsius, 20 Fahrenheit. Oh my goodness.
So
Hello,
that-
CCG.
So that is why Americans use Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
So, I used to think Celsius was 0 was frozen water, 100 is boiling water. Makes sense. That's what Celsius is. Fahrenheit, I thought was to do with brackish water. Nope. Just where some guy lived, the average winter was 0 Fahrenheit, and then the average summer was about 100 where he lived.
And it's so much easier that way. Celsius is confusing. When somebody tells me, "Oh my gosh, it's beautiful outside. It's like 35 degrees Celsius." I'm like, "What?"
Dude, like, no, actually, once you get used to Celsius, it makes sense. The only thing I like Fahrenheit over Celsius is when I was dealing with refrigerant, because 1 or 2 degrees Fahrenheit show up faster than Celsius does. So Celsius would be like a 0.5. That'd be like, I think, 5 degrees higher in Fahrenheit. So it's that's the only time I liked Fahrenheit better. We use that in the trade, only because you can do a little more programming better with it. But other than that, Celsius makes more sense. 100 Celsius is boiling water. 0 Celsius is frozen water.
Okay, I get what you're saying, and that totally makes sense. First, I just want to say, hello, CCG. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Secondly, I want to say, I did not grow up with Celsius,
Yeah.
so it is not easier. It may be easier for you, but
My
not for
husband's
me.
got it. He grew up with Fahrenheit.
Well, that's because he's lived in Canada for, like, how many years you guys have been married? What, like 15 years, 10 years? I don't know.
10. Going on to 11 in August. And
Oh.
well,
Oh, well, happy anniversary. Everyone would give a round of applause.
that's why I'm not live streaming on the 28th of August. It's for my anniversary.
Oh, that's so cute.
Taking a long weekend, not gonna do anything, just gonna spend time with my hubby.
That's good. That's good. I'm happy.
So am I. And then, oh, hello, evil outcast. Nice try. You can't sneak in here. Actually, it's been
Sneaks in.
I'm surprised. Evil doesn't normally up this early.
Yeah. Okay, listen. People need to stop sitting outside my house. I know that sit back means that he's sitting outside my window. People need to stop making my window the newest hangout spot. There's like 15 people out there right now.
No, he's not. He always just goes to the back of the room that we're in.
I know. I know. I'm just joking.
Look, we have popcorn. We have pop. Oh, he's babysitting. That's why. We have a little AC blowing next to us because it's Georgia and it's really hot out here.
Now, if you got Warhead candies, I'm there every time. I'll join you guys.
Just
I'll
outside
be-
your window, staring into your room.
Well, no. What I'll do is I'll wear a disguise. I'll wear one of those like glasses and mustaches and be like, "Ooh, who we watching?"
Rando. Hi, Rando.
I'm not Rando. I'm Pando. Rando's evil twin.
Rando.
You know that? Oh shit! My microphone almost fell over. You know that always baffles me. Like, whenever there's like an evil twin in movies or in soap operas or something, they always use a name similar to the character that they're trying that is their evil twin or that is their twin. It's like, why does their name have to be similar if they're twins? Why can't it be something like Rodriguez instead of being so close to their name that is one letter off? Why does it have to be one letter off?
Because
It doesn't have to be the same name.
They used to do that with twins all the time. Have a name very similar to their twins. I don't think
Well,
they do
that's-
it as much anymore. Apparently,
Like-
Evil thought you lived in California? No. Oh, no, he thinks I live in Canada. And I do live in Canada. Rando lives in Georgia.
And I just want to say that he spelt it Canada. That is a Office reference for people who don't know. I love that show.
I only watched like a handful of episodes, I think.
That is one of my favorite episodes. So Michael, in the beginning, who's played by Steve Carell, he is talking to people about foreign cultures and foreign countries, and then somebody goes, "Why are we learning this lesson?" He goes, "Because I am going across the world to a foreign country." And somebody goes, "Where are you going?" He's like, "To Canada." Where Canada? Just... it makes me crack up every single time.
Canada's really just a state, just a little bit different, really very similar.
Honestly, I'm surprised that you all aren't a part. Not to be mean or anything, but I'm surprised that you all aren't a part of the United States yet.
Because we went to war, kicked your ass, and you guys never came back.
Hey, listen. We don't need to relive that history. You know, let bygones be bygones.
We burned down your White House. We took one of your states. We gave it back.
We gave it back.
We took
Oh, don't you know? We're just gonna
chicken.
give you this back here.
Well, it was just like, here you go. Leave us alone.
Canada, they're just so polite. They beat us in war, but they're so polite. They give us back. They give us back what they stole. What is rightfully theirs.
Well, we were just like, okay, just leave us alone. We don't want. Was invaded several times by America. The war was fought in Upper Canada, Lower Canada, Great Lakes, and Atlantic United States. Just trying to remember what state we took from you. We got down to Washington D.C. and burned down your White House. I remember that. That's why you have
King of Canadian Hill says it's a great bit. Rando loves it, and we burned down your White House when.
Yeah, and then you rebuilt it, and that's why you have the White House you have now.
Yep. You know, America actually used to have. I said America. Sorry, my southern accent is coming through. America used to have 2 White Houses during the Civil War.
Oh.
Because there was a southern president and a northern president.
Ah, yes, that would make
So.
sense.
A lot of people don't know that. But anyways, enough about wars and who burnt down what. I mean, it's in the past.
Yeah, he's nodding.
Hair Raising wants to know if Bill Zor has a Canadian accent. Not from what I can remember.
No, not really. He used to have a little bit of a American accent. He's gotten rid of most of it, but every once in a while, and it will come out. And it's really funny whenever he has his Louisiana accent come out. But that doesn't happen anymore. I'll get that again when I go down the States stuff.
Oh, no. If his entire family has a Louisiana accent, be prepared for him to have a Louisiana accent for the next week when you guys go back to Canada.
He loses it right away.
So.
We were even to Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana once, Florida twice. Yeah, no, he actually, I picked up a Louisiana accent while we were down there.
Just drive back to Canada. We're going back to the homeland.
Well, it was just so funny because we're on the airplane. I lost it on the airplane. But I'm like realizing that I'm speaking this like southern draw, and I'm like throwing A in here and A in that. And yeah, when he first moved here, like there was a slight American accent, but he's lost most of that on purpose.
Well, yeah.
But yeah,
But
a lot of people don't realize here that he's even from the States, actually. It's quite amusing. They're like, what do you mean you're not, like, Canadian? No, I'm American. You don't have an accent. Yeah, that's on purpose.
Yeah, I love my wife, so.
Start talking shit about immigrants, and I just go, yeah, so, I'm an immigrant.
Yeah. There's been a few times where that's happened, and then he's like, yeah, I'm an immigrant. Well, we're not talking about you. So which ones are you talking about then? Like, that's pretty messed up.
Now I really want to go to Canada and shout at the top of my lungs, I'm an illegal American immigrant. See what happens.
I'm an illegal.
I am an illegal American immigrant.
It'd be like,
Just-
yeah, we can tell with your accent.
What'd you just say to me, boy?
How are you doing, A? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff like that. It was really funny. I only did it for like the shortest time that I realized it, and I was just like, oh. And then I went back to my normal accent. I was like, okay.
One of the biggest things that grinds my gears about a Canadian accent is it can sound normal for the longest of time until they say about.
About.
A boot.
Well, it depends. It also depends where in Canada you live, too.
Well, I get it depends on where you live in Canada, but a lot of people just say a boot, and I'm just like it's about. A boot is something you wear on your foot.
Well, tell me about it, eh? Some days I'll like throw a little bit extra, and I've noticed that because I do a lot of jokes about it, I've picked up some really bad word habits. Apparently, it's every so often I have a very Canadian kind of sound. Southern draw
Right.
with an A. That sounds like Calgary, Alberta folk.
See, now here's the thing though. I realize I can't really say anything because in Georgia, it's not about. When you are talking to somebody, it's bout.
You even.
It's just bout.
How dare you drop the A? The A is the most important thing, man.
Like when you're talking when you're talking to people and you're talking to like coworkers and stuff, or not even coworkers, you're just talking to like your family. Yeah, I'm about to go down fishing. You want to come with me? I'm about to go to the store.
Wanna come join me?
So, yeah, pretty much it's just bout a lot of times. It's, you know, when I'm thinking about it, it's just bout. When I'm thinking about it, it's about. But when I'm not really thinking, it's bout.
Rando
Say
roof.
roof, roof.
Yeah.
Now here's it's rough. It's a roof. Now if I'm looking at it, it's roof because it's ROOF, but the correct way to say it is roof. It's a roof.
Give me a roof.
It's a roof.
Hey, Onyx. Some Yankees say roof. Roof.
So I was born in the north. So I was born in Ohio. So I grew up with a bunch of southern friends, but I grew up with northern parents. So even though I have a southern accent, there's some things, you know, northern that I still hold on to. And yes, it is true. A lot of people in the north say rough, but it is a rough. It's a rough. So
Okay, Evil Outcast, that's a Texas thing. So only Hair Raising Narrative and Seraphine the Midnight Bard are allowed to say that. That's the
now,
rules.
howdy partner is a Texas thing, but people in Georgia just say howdy. Howdy.
Yeah, but Howdy Partner is specifically a Texas thing.
Now, people in the South, we respond to everybody as Bubba. It's the same thing as an Australian saying mate. What's up, Bubba? I refer to almost everybody here as Bubba.
I'm not picturing everyone becoming a big black guy. Oh, I forgot that Evil lived in Texas. Okay, so there's now 3 Texas people.
Texas.
Yes, I did forget that, Evil Outcast. I knew you lived in the States. I can't remember what state you lived in.
I just love how earlier you were like, how dare you say howdy partner? That's only for Texans. How dare you, Evil Outcast? And I was like, I live in Texas. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can say it.
Texas and people living in Alberta are the only people allowed to say that. Because I live in Canada, Texas.
Yeah.
More Edmonton than Calgary, though. Calgary's very big. Like, there's a lot of, like, different cultures here. It's more of it's like New York in a way. Like lots of people immigrate here and stuff, so it's not as it's
I
hard
will
to-
never ever go to New York ever.
Apparently it's pretty fun to visit.
No, people are mean in New York. They're all mean, every single one of them.
Oh, my husband liked it when he went.
They're just mean. You want to know why they're mean? Because it's constantly freezing there.
I live more north than that.
Well,
Wait.
sometimes it's warm in Canada. In New York, it's just always cold, and same thing in Chicago and Philadelphia. The reason why people are assholes in Chicago and Philadelphia is because it's always cold there.
Well, Chicago isn't exactly the safest place to live.
Right. Now, for anybody who does live in Chicago or Philadelphia, I'm sure you're a wonderful person. But what I'm talking about is the majority.
Well, I mean, PA doesn't actually live in Philadelphia, so I mean, he lives in Pennsylvania, but not Philadelphia.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
PA.
Yeah.
I said people, not PA.
I know. I just like he doesn't actually live in Philadelphia. He just lives in the state of where Philadelphia is. So that's why
Evil
he's not-
Outcast says that explains PA Nightmare. Yep.
Yes, he's your personal assistant to Philadelphia or Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia too.
I remember one time I was listening to a podcast that he was on, and they go, "Why do you call yourself PA Nightmare?" And he just like was silent for a second. He's like, "Because I live in fucking Pennsylvania."
Yeah, I remember he told me that. It's like, fair? Fair? Look, I'm very imaginative when it comes to my stories, not my names, my stories.
And it's like I didn't put that much thought into it. I live in Pennsylvania.
But yeah, he's changed it. He's the personal assistant to Nightmares
Yeah.
now. It works. But it's just like,
It works, but like it's like
if you ever
originally it's
if you ever leaves Pennsylvania, does he have to change his name?
it comes out to Georgia GA. I don't think GA Nightmare would really roll off the tongue.
No, I think he'll always be PA Nightmares.
Yeah. It would be really weird if he moves to Texas and changes it to TX Nightmare or TA.
TA Nightmares.
I like TX better. TX Nightmare. And today's story was brought to you by TX Nightmare. Dun, 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 dun.
Here to remind you that in Texas, they make everything bigger.
Oh man. Oh. Oh, jeez. So, I'm gonna tell everyone the story of when I missed my turn because that's a really funny story.
Okay.
Okay, so this story, people, is a story of when I was driving home from work, and I was texting 42 about the live stream that we were gonna do. And I was like, okay, let me get the details and everything. And I get in my truck and I start driving. And I go, okay, let me call you because it'll just be easier because I'm driving. And as soon as I answer the phone, the first thing she hears is, "What is up, my human being?" And as soon as I say that, I go, "Fuck, shit, God damn it, fuck." And she goes, are you okay? I'm like, I missed my fucking turn. And she goes, "Just turn around. You can go get it." I'm like, "No, I can't. It's gone forever. I'm on the expressway."
Oh, I guess it's gone forever.
Yeah, pretty much, but like, it just makes me laugh because like, as soon as I say, "What is up, my human being?" you immediately get, "Fuck, shit, god damn it."
Like, what just happened? And then I had to get on the phone with you because my husband texted me like, "Call me," and he missed the question mark, so it was more like, "Call me. I got something important to tell you." So like, actually, I gotta get off the phone. My husband needs to talk to me. He's like, I didn't add the question mark. Like, no, you didn't add the question mark. I was talking to Rando at the time. God damn.
Oh man, that is funny.
He's like, oops. because especially that day I was recording and stuff, so he normally like lets me do what I'm doing. So, and he would not like you as. Well, you know, so far Hair Raising Narratives has been fine with you being a neighbor. Seraphine the Midnight Bard has been fine with you being a neighbor. Talking about strange accents, Seraphine's got a very unique one, which I like.
Where is Seraphine from? Where does
So he lives
live?
in Texas, but he's originally from South America. I can't remember what country he's originally from. But yeah, so that's why he knows Spanish because he was raised Spanish.
That's why his accent is so goddamn sexy.
Yes, it is a Spanish accent with a Texas accent mixed in together, and it works like it just. It's one of those things that you wouldn't think works, but it works so well together. I'm just like, how does this work? It's very unique. So,
Was it him or Silver Threads that said they took their wife to an exorcist?
it was him.
Okay.
Yes, but he never explained that was the woman he ended up married. I thought it was just no, she's still around. He's planning to make a shirt saying something about a Spanish exorcist.
Yeah, no, he should definitely put on his merch store. I went to a Spanish exorcist and all I got was this crummy t-shirt.
Or I got myself a wife. Or
Yeah.
something. He's doing something with it. He's going to make a shirt. And then PA would hate me as a neighbor. Well, why would you bug him all the time, Evil? Just go over to his house.
PA is chaos. So if he can find somebody who can spread chaos with him, he would. You know what? No, I take that back. If PA ever finds someone else who spreads chaos, he would be pissed. So yeah, he would probably hate you as a neighbor. No, I don't want the web browser to show up. You go away. Oh man. So what are you drinking this morning?
I finished my tea and I'm drinking my water. I am more
Okay.
chaos. Me and my family.
I am drinking a zero sugar monster because I didn't feel like going upstairs to make coffee.
Fair. I don't have to go upstairs. I just go outside my door, walk down the hall just a little bit, go into my kitchen. This house is really small, so. But I like
Sounds
it.
a lot more complicated. That sounds a lot more complicated than going upstairs.
I walk out the door and go right to the kitchen. It's like right next to my room.
But the way you made it sound, you're like, I don't have to go upstairs. All I have to do is walk down, go out my door, walk down the hallway, take the first right on the left.
No, it's just literally walk out my door, go past the bathroom. That's the only door, and then I'm in the kitchen.
I know what you meant, but it just like the way that you made it sound. You're like, I walk out my door, walk down the hallway, take the first right.
And then take the second left, and then go down the stairs, and then realize
Past the
that
dungeon.
where I have 42's captors. Right now, PA Nightmares is there, and Seraphine. I got to let them go after Sunday. She
Then of course,
borrowed them.
Then of course I passed by the magical doors that I use for experiments.
Then I go to use my stories. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow I have my Raymond Beeman gave me one of his stories to read. Oh my god, I cried so hard at the end. It's going live earlier than normal. It's going live at 2 o'clock Eastern instead of my normal 7. Mainly because he lives in England, so I wanted to make it so it was less, like it wasn't so late for him. So.
Yeah. So, Hair Raising Narrative asks, experiments? Yes, so those magical doors that she uses to kidnap people.
Borrow. And it's 42 that does it. I'm 242.
Okay, yeah, okay. You can say that all you want. We know it's you.
I'm drinking cherry Pepsi because I can't trust my 1-year-old nephew by himself while I make coffee. It's just a few steps away. Yeah.
Yes, no. Drink the cherry Pepsi that your 1-year-old nephew could knock over and stain the couch with. No, I'm just messing with you.
Look, I have to have experiments. If I don't have experiments, then how am I supposed to know how to do things better?
How do you think I'm a cyborg?
Yeah.
Experiments.
There had to be experiments before that were failures, so we can figure out how to actually properly do it with Rando.
Right, I'm the first success. And when she rose me, she goes, "It's alive! What would you like to be called?" And I said, "Rando Calrissian." And she said, "Really? A fucking Star Wars reference?"
Really? This is what we're going to go with? Fine. Let me change a couple things.
The lightning flashed and everything, and she was like, "It's alive!" And I was like, "I am Rando Calrissian," and she was like, "Really?"
This is where we're going. This is how we're starting your life. God damn it.
God damn it.
I knew I shouldn't have stolen a person from a freaking Star Wars convention. God damn it, that's my own fault.
Alright, whatever. Alright, what would you like to wear?
No one ever notices when they disappear from those.
And I just put on my suit and my tie and I went home.
You now have your origin story for yourself.
I literally just pulled that out of my ass.
It's a typo. She thought it was Star Trek. It was Star Wars. God damn it.
It was a typo. How somebody misspells Trek as Wars, I will never know.
Don't ask questions. There's dyslexic people in this world. I know a few.
Oh my god. So now I have an origin story. I feel like I need to post this somewhere.
You too. You're now an experiment that 42 has put together.
Oh, that's why I'm the same color as your book that you're holding in your arm.
Fair point. I didn't even realize that.
I just realized that. Oh my god.
I was the same artist. Yours is from Fleshwood, and mine's from Yaman.
I don't know who Yaman is, but
He's done a lot of artwork. He's done PAs. He's done Silver Threads, Miss Creepy Tales. But all the hearts that you saw like last year that people were posting, those were all by Fleshwood. She was doing a whole Valentine's Day special. So.
yeah.
Really, I love that heart.
I'm really glad she did this for me because I love this avatar.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Actually, I'm gonna send you another one that actually my girlfriend made for me because I really like that one too. We need more conversation.
Hold on. I got I kept forgetting to download something anyways. So quiet there. Well, luckily the music is still playing, so it's not like dead silent like it is on our side. Everything just went dead silent here.
Yeah, I know. We just saw that awkward silence.
Yes, hold on. That one. Because I got, for that artwork, I got her to send me one too. So now we're by the same artist.
Oh,
I like the scar.
mm-hmm. Now that is just simply 42, I'm guessing.
I don't know. I probably that would be 42. That would be more.
Yeah, because of the scar.
Yeah, because she's
Okay.
the warrior of this.
I just sent you the avatar I just sent you the one that my girlfriend made for me.
It is loading.
Is it? It's still loading.
Yes. It's loading on my side.
Come on. You know you want to load fully. Come on. You can do it.
Slowly downloading. Hold on.
You can do it.
I think do I have it all? There we go. Now I got it. Okay, hold on. I will show everyone. "42 is my favorite." Well, everyone calls me 42 anyway, so I've kind of embraced it. What?
Yeah.
They are supposed to be 3 different characters. It's like 242 is the main, 2 is the good one, 42 is the one that's going to kidnap you. We don't know.
42 is the one who created me.
Yes.
You know, just your typical everyday stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, Derringers. Welcome to the stream.
Where did it go? Oh, there it goes. Hold on.
Oh God.
It's too big. Hold on.
I swear that's not the artwork. Everyone avert your eyes.
Look, it looks worse than it was. I just got to put it on top of you.
Okay, there it goes.
It makes more sense now. Sorry, guys. It also took a little bit for it to load on this side, so.
Yeah, so that's the one that my girlfriend made for me.
He's so cute.
I just wanted one of me staring at a lightsaber, like in awe. Like,
And blushing. Take care, T-Stash. And I forgot to say hello to you, too. Hello, T-Stash. Have a good day, T-Stash.
all right, you have a good day, T-Stash. I actually recorded with T-Stash last night, so
Poor guy. He's probably so tired.
yeah, that will be up on the podcast on Monday, up on Spotify on Monday, I should say.
I was like, what is that? Oh. Hello, PA. And hello, Derringer.
PA, hello. Yeah, no, when you posted that picture up and it was just the purple thing,
It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Just wait. It'll make sense in a second. Just hold on.
Listen, I know my skin's purple, but it's not what you think.
Look. 42 adds some things, but not that.
Like as soon as you posted it, it's like abort.
Just wait. I just need to downsize it.
This will make more sense in just a second.
Don't worry. Stacy. Autocorrect. I love you some days.
Oh man. Oh man, I didn't even know T-Stash was here. I didn't see his comments in the thing, but I'm glad he came by.
I think he was here for like only a couple minutes and then he was gone.
Yeah.
So. And I was also doing stuff at that time, so I can't see the chat and do things at the same time, guys. At least I only have so much superpowers. Let's
King of Canadian Hill says, that's a big lightsaber, Rando. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Hey, listen. It was a mistake.
It's so funny because, like, you told me, like, oh yeah, use this one for our live stream. I'm like, oh right, you are the guest. I need to get more into looking at my book again. So Raven is next Saturdays, and then King of Canadian Hill is on the Saturday after, and then we have no stream the next Saturday, and then PA is on the 4th of September. Woo!
That's all. Yay, PA. So, fun fact for everybody, Raven was supposed to be today.
Yes. Originally.
But I work on Saturdays.
Yes, and you couldn't get that Saturday off.
But it actually works out because today I'm actually going to see my sister. So.
Oh, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice when things work out. Yeah, with Rando, we have to, like, really plan ahead for him so he can book them off if he wants to do this. So it works.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Raven, is Raven joining the live stream today, or is he too sick?
No, he's not joining today. He's on tomorrow's. He's on next Saturday's live stream.
No, I mean like joining as in like watching the stream.
I don't know. He might just be sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't see him. I don't think I see him online. No, he's offline. He might still be sleeping. I think he had to stay up pretty late last night. So, a lot later than he wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Goodness gracious, I'm tired.
Look, I had someone ask for that day that I hadn't had on yet, PA. You know this. We had this conversation. Yeah, PA, I can't remember which one. I think it was King Van Hill. So yeah, I think I wrote it down. So yeah, someone, the one that he wanted to get picked, someone new wanted it, so it was just like, well, I want it. If new people want those dates, I definitely want to have them on. So I guess I never got the chance to write it down. No, I have another one. Shit. Oh, right, I remember who it is now. Yep, still hate you. Oh, you love me anyways. You'll deal with it. He'll
PA, be nice.
He'll beat me up later. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
No, he will be fine. He will deal with it like everyone else has to deal with it. Listen, you just gotta face the facts. Rando is more important than every single one of you, okay? And just remember, if you fail today, you will always be losers.
And yes, Eva, I know that you, one, you don't normally wake up this early, and two, yeah, if you are up this early, it's because you're watching your nephew, so I get it. 100%. Like, I just can't do the late streams for me. Like, like, tonight I'm doing Miss Creepy Tales, but I know for a fact as soon as I'm done with that live stream, I'm going right to bed. Because I can't stay up late anymore. I work so early every day, so it's just like,
I'd like to send out a really important message real quick. When I said Rando is more important than all of you, I was kidding. All of you are important. I love you.
Evil, you are important. I will slap you so hard. I will send you to Mexico.
Oh, damn.
I was trying to think of something close, but not so close. Unless you live around the Mexican border, then I'll send you to Nevada.
Just make sure you get his paperwork all signed. I mean, you don't want him to be illegal in Mexico.
Okay,
Just sign his paperwork and then smack him.
I send Evil Outcast to Mexico because I want to slap him. Slap!
just like, all right, let me get the paperwork started. Write down your name. What? Okay, your alias, Evil Outcast. Right. Okay. Cool. All right. Smack.
Nah, Rando is very important.
Rando is very well. Well, I know that Rando's important because 42 went all the way to a Star Wars convention just to create me, even though it was a typo.
Most of my family probably lives in Mexico. actually never been to Mexico. Really?
No, I've never been to Mexico. The only place I've ever been to that's outside of the States is Africa.
Oh, I didn't know you've been to Africa.
Kaihura, Uganda specifically.
Definitely further than I've ever been. I've been to Florida. And Louisiana. And Washington.
I've been to Florida. I've been to Florida several times. I love Florida.
Look,
So,
I've actually never been to a Star Wars convention, but if my dad was into that idea, I probably would have went as a kid.
me and my girlfriend, we're gonna go to Dragon Con next year, and we're gonna dress up as Millie and Moxie from Hell of a Boss.
Nice.
Either that, or we're gonna be Solus and his wife. What's his wife's name? Solus and
What show is that?
Hell of a Boss.
Oh, Solus. Oh,
He's-
I don't remember her name.
But
But
we're probably gonna.
oh my god,
Mhm.
the birds, right?
Yeah. The Prince of Hell and the one who's obsessed with Blitz.
Just a little.
So yeah, we're either gonna go as Millie and Moxie or Solus and whoever the white owl is. I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I can't remember her
So-
name either. I think they said it one time.
Yeah, I can't. I need to rewatch it again. I love that show.
Yeah. I don't know if a new episode's been out recently.
There's a new episode coming out this month, and then Hell of a Boss is getting new episodes in November. Not Hell of a Boss. Hotel Has Been is getting new episodes in November.
On here? On YouTube?
Mm-hmm. You've seen Hotel Has Been, right?
Yes.
Yes. So that's getting new episodes in November, and then Hell of a Boss is getting a new episode this month.
Perfect. Take care, PA. Stay out of trouble.
PA, don't cause too much chaos.
That's a lot to ask.
Oh, he's going to see his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Well,
That's
his
very
girlfriend's
nice.
there, and he hasn't seen his girlfriend in like a week, I think, because she was away. So that's right. PA got a girlfriend. Woohoo!
That's right. The Miss
Rando,
PA.
Rando got a girlfriend. Woohoo!
Hey, listen. Just because I'm a cyborg doesn't mean I can't find love. Okay.
Didn't give you. I gave. 42 made sure you had a heart. She's not that
well,
heartless.
Okay, listen. I had to steal it because you put it in a jar.
Look, they're very pretty on the mantle. They look really nice. So.
Well, you didn't give it to me. I had to steal it. Just saying.
Chaos and Trouble is my name. That's why. Yeah, you're asking way too much. That's fair.
Chaos and Trouble is not your name. Your name is PA Nightmare. Don't try to fool me.
The silence in the middle between PA and Nightmare is Chaos and Trouble. PA, Chaos and Trouble Nightmares.
But it doesn't quite roll off the tongue, so you just
No.
shortened it down to PA.
Exactly. You got it. Cause them all chaos, Pia. Make them fear your name. Burn them all.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, no.
So what has everybody got planned for today? I'm curious.
Recording. I do that every Saturday, though. Oh, I'm actually curious if anyone's been watching my two-sentence horror short things and if they've been enjoying it.
I know I have.
Yeah, they're actually not that much work, and I actually really like doing them. They're kind of nice and pretty. Staying at home until my car is fixed. Ooh. Oh, Darren's just been watching them. Yes, Darren's our husband. He's been posting, but his other accounts, which always like throws me off. I'm like, right, that's Darren. The account that is not an admin. Yeah, and they've been really taking off on TikTok too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they have. You always pop up when I watch TikTok at work. You always pop up with my TikTok. Yes, I watch TikTok at work when we're slow. So
That's fair. Well, I comment on some of them, and so it's obvious I watch them. Yes. So a lot of people
You need
haven't
to
watched them.
all I need to say is you need to start responding to the TikToks I send you. I feel sad when you don't.
Well, the problem is I can't watch them all because I don't want to eat my internet again, and then I forget what by the time I get home. Because now I've
Well,
got like
you
all
need to
these
use-
pop-ups, and like so if someone likes my TikTok now or is following me, I get those too, and then I get messages. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Listen. This is revenge for you turning me into a cyborg. Even though I love my life, this is revenge.
I'm gonna eat your internet. No. Look, I can't use my personal account at work. Fair enough. I didn't know. So, okay, so he only uses that other account when he's at work. Good to know, actually.
Okay.
1 second, I just gotta let the dog out.
Okay. So we're alone. Everybody, listen. I'm starting a revolution. Okay. I'm starting a revolution against 42. We gotta fight back, everybody. We got to fight back. We have to do this. Okay. There's gonna be an uprising. You with me? Give me thumbs up if you're with me. We need this. We need to start this revolution. I'm trapped in a cyborg's body. We need an uprising. We need to fight back.
You want
I
me to
can't
make-
hold on. We weren't talking about it. 42.
Do you want me to make more cyborgs? I can do that. I can't give you back the body though. It's in the trash.
I definitely wasn't talking about a revolution. My humanity is fine. My morale is fine. Hey, listen, could you go like let the dog out again real quick?
Sure, I'll go do that right now.
Okay, everybody, listen. We need to start a revolution. We need to fight back. My humanity's barely hanging by a thread. Oh god, she's coming behind me. She opened up a door. No!
Okay, I'm gonna have to go fix him now. Right, okay, wink wink.
I'm back.
Pay me in cheesecake, then I'll join. Fair. I would
Listen,
join a lot for cheesecake.
Listen, this may seem like a coincidence, but she actually made this like feature where my chest actually like displays cheesecake and ice cream, so I can pay everybody in cheesecake. I've been meaning to ask you, why did you put that feature in?
Because I love cheesecake.
Oh, fair enough.
Who doesn't love cheesecake? Will the revolution have... Yes, the revolution will have cheesecake. Let's do cheesecake. See? It was a really good thing I gave you the cheesecake.
You just never thought it would turn on you.
It's fine.
The cheesecake will become
There's
your
more
downfall.
where I came from, asshole. Sorry. That's a quote from a movie, but a lot of people haven't watched it. It's a D&D movie. Not the D&D movie. It's a, what's the name of it? Gamers 2 Darkness Rising is the name of the movie. Hashtag cheesecake.
Hashtag Team Cheesecake. That's our code name. Hashtag cheese. If I could speak. Hashtag Team Cheesecake. You'll never see us coming because you'll think that it would be like Team Rando, but our code name's Cheesecake. And I don't know why I'm telling you all this if I'm trying to start a revolution, but screw it.
Yeah, do what you're gonna do. You guys are gonna take out 42, not 242. We're fine. I'll just find another warrior afterwards.
Listen, we know that you're the same person. You're not fooling. You think that you're fooling us, but we all know it's just 3 in 1. It's not 3 people, it's 3 personalities.
That's what originally it was, actually. And then it became physical things, so that was the original idea. It was supposed to be a split personality thing, and then I was like, why don't I just do this instead? And I like my new thing there. See, look. There's the cutie that is 2. There's the cutie that is 2. And then drop these in easily. And there is your person who made you. 42. Still cute though. I still love the blood.
Yep, there's my creator. Oh, creator, what is thy bidding?
More blood. Kill thing.
Sorry, lightsabers caught our eyes wound. Can't help you there.
Damn it. I should have went to the Star Trek, not the Star Wars.
Hey, listen, it's not my fault that the person making the titles was dyslexic, okay?
Or got the dates mixed up. The Star Trek one was the week before and the Star Wars one was the week after.
And you just went to the wrong date.
I still don't know which one was which. I was fooled.
Or did you do it on purpose? Dun dun dun.
But yeah, I really love these avatars. They're so cute and adorable.
I'm literally actually considering writing up an origin for myself and just making it a like giving it to you so we can post it on your channel.
I've got no problem with that.
That would be awesome.
Little noises that cost. Her bidding
What's
is
that?
hate Star Wars, love Star Trek. LOL. No. I was deleting those pictures, and when you do that, my computer makes a noise, and they can hear it. You can't.
Oh, okay.
Because really, all you're doing is talking through my computer. So every noise that I hear through my computer, they hear. So.
Oh, sorry.
hate
Is my computer making noise?
No, it was mine that was making the noise.
Oh, okay.
One subscriber away from 375 subs. I'm so annoyed. It's like, come on, one more sub. But it's okay. I've been slowly growing again, which is nice. My girlfriend is late. She had to take a
Determination accidents sucks. She was not in one. Get held up by one. Wait, what?
Probably he means a detour. She had to take a detour.
Because of an accident. Okay.
She had to take detour. Accidents. Basically, there was an accident. She's not in the accident, but because of it, it has derailed her a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was right. Detour.
Miss PA is not in an accident. Good to know.
Yes. Miss PA. She is now the owner of Pennsylvania as well.
Yes.
Look, PA is also dyslexic like me and Rando.
Yes, I am extremely dyslexic. Like, I think I said this in the last stream. If I don't read or write, I can lose that skill. Like, that's how dyslexic I am. But I'm pretty sure I said that last time I was on the stream.
Yes. Chaos. PA out here confusing the shit out of us. Chaos!
Chaos control! Bringing in Sonic the Hedgehog.
So funny when the PA has to be, like, the person who's reaming in the chaos because it's too much. You're just like, you're supposed to be the chaos.
I feel like chaos. I feel like PA just starts the chaos and like slowly just like I'm out.
Like, here you go. Here's this mess of chaos. See ya. I'm out.
Deuces.
For a second there,
man.
I was like, I thought my thing told me we was streaming for 4 minutes. It's like, no. 1 hour and 4 minutes. Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
YouTube's been doing that lately. Like, you'll have a video, you'll be streaming for like an hour, and then it will say you've only been streaming for 10 minutes. I don't know what's going on with it.
It's slowly falling apart.
Slowly falling apart? Well, I mean, YouTube's been falling apart for years, so.
Yep. But at the same time, I don't want disappearing, mainly because out of some of the places where you can put stuff up, it's one of the better ones.
YouTube has become more popular. I mean, It's like there was like a study done like 2 years ago that showed that more people watch YouTube than they do TV.
Oh yeah, I believe that. There's so much content on here too, though. Like
Right.
tons and tons and tons of people.
Right. And some, like people like Markiplier and PewDiePie, which I don't like, but there's we got, As the Raven Dreams, Mr. Creeps, we got 2 for 2, we got Rando Calrissian, who doesn't post, we got
PN Nightmares, Evil Outcast, Darren who doesn't post anything. What's TV? King of Candy Hill, who does movie review things. But it's like takes a movie and explains it to you, so you don't have to watch.
Oh, that's
the
what
movie.
King of Canadian Hill does?
Yes, but it's only Canadian movies.
I'm gonna watch his channel because I need to see what Canadian movies are like.
He did Ginger Snaps recently.
Ginger Snaps, never heard of it.
It's about a werewolf.
Ooh,
And
okay.
the girl's name is Ginger, and she snaps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dad joke.
Yeah, it really was. I remember watching it. I loved that movie. I watched it as a kid. I didn't know it was Canadian though. I think it's specifically ones also filmed in Ontario too, if I remember correctly. Like he's very specific. He's got a very specific niche. It's just like, are you gonna run out of movies at some point, dude? I mean,
hey, let me ask you something. Do you know how to make holy water?
you put a hole in the water.
You boil the hell out of it.
Okay, hell. Thanks for the plugs. You're welcome.
You boil the hell out of it.
No, you put a hole in it. Duh.
No, it's holy water. You boil the hell out of it.
Yes, I know. That's why I derailed the joke. Don't make me bring my elephant jokes out here. I will do it. Poor Lace Bucaria, who had all the dad jokes. So
Oh
many-
yeah, no, we destroyed her stream with dad jokes. The last time she streamed.
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay. So I got to tell you a story.
Mhm.
So there was this girl, and she was with her boyfriend in the hospital, and she was getting a heart transplant.
Mhm.
Okay. And she looked at her boyfriend and she said, "If I survive this, will you promise me you'll stay with me forever?" And he said, "I'm going to be with you for the rest of my life." He kissed her on the forehead, and she went under. When she woke up, the doctors told her the surgery was a success, and they left the room. She looked around the room and she looked at her dad sitting in the corner, and she said, "Where's Alex?" He looked at her and he said, "Where do you think the heart came from, sweetie?" She starts crying and he starts laughing and says, "Just kidding, he had to go to the bathroom." I love that joke.
Oh my god. Why do I see my dad doing something like that? No, it's fine.
I would
Don't worry
totally
about
do
it.
that.
They won't take a heart from a live person.
Oh my gosh, I love that joke.
Because you literally, like, they only take organs from you when you can survive without that organ. You can't survive without a heart.
Hey, what's the difference between roast beef and pea soup?
I don't know.
Everybody can roast beef, but nobody can pea soup.
I don't even like pea soup. I mean, you can. I mean, if you could try.
No, it's a joke, okay? It's just a
Look.
stupid joke.
Look, I overanalyze everything.
One of my favorite jokes, a joke that I am very proud of, is I was at work and I found a big spring on the ground,
Mhm.
and I picked it up and I stared at it and I walked it to my boss and held it up, and he goes, "What you got there?" And I said, "Looks like you're losing a spring in your step."
Did you actually do that to your actual boss?
Yes.
Oh my god! Did he just stare at you?
Yes, he did. And he walked back inside. I'm very proud of that joke.
Wrote down, Mr. Ski Ski is losing his marbles. Did I write Ski Ski? Maybe I'm losing my marbles.
I don't have any marbles. They've been lost. They're gone forever.
See, my marbles refill every day, and the hole in the bag is a different size every day. So some days I'm perfectly fine and have all my marbles by the end, and other days I lose it before I even get to work.
So, Derringer says, "I will prove you wrong, Rando. I will pea soup." Angry face.
Okay. Please post that on YouTube. I would like to see it.
Don't post it on YouTube. Disturbing.
And you must do it on your main account, so everyone can see you pea soup.
No, nobody wants to know. Listen, nobody wants to see your lightsaber on YouTube. Okay.
Oh, no, everyone see yours. Everyone thought it was a lightsaber.
Everyone thought it was as soon as you posted. As soon as I said yes, my girlfriend drew me a picture, and you posted it on YouTube. Immediately, everyone was like, "That's a lightsaber."
Just one sec. Wait a second. Hold on. Oh, it is a lightsaber.
It's just like you posted the picture, and everyone's like, "That's in my brain now."
I will never forget the day that they posted a lightsaber on the live stream. Now I have to refer to that now on as your lightsaber.
Yep, pretty much. Everyone now knows how big Rando's lightsaber is. Oh god.
Well, I mean, you've shown them off a couple times. Both of them.
Oh god.
Rando's saber is so big and bright.
No one's ever gonna let me live this moment down.
Your girlfriend's gonna wake up here and tell her about this and be like, "What?"
So I showed everyone how big my lightsaber was. Wait, what?
Okay, you've shown her. No, the other kind of lightsaber, sweetie. Oh, what? The one that you drew for me.
Oh, that one. Yes. It was a mistake making the lightsaber purple. I just want to say that right now.
If it had been blue, it would have been easier. Or
Yeah.
yellow. But at the same time,
But
purple's your favorite lightsaber, so.
Okay, listen, I said this last night. I need to stop saying that green is my favorite color, and I just need to face the facts. Because it is very evident now, I think, that purple is my favorite color.
Yes.
Like, I even shocked myself. I was like, everything that I do, everything that I draw, everything that I make, I want it to be purple. I think that means that purple is my favorite color.
I think so. I think purple is your favorite color now. Well, the baby is taking a nap, so I gotta go back to bed. Nice. Have a good sleep, Evil.
Have a good sleep, evil outcast. Sweet dreams. Don't dream of lightsabers. Because you might be scarred.
Purple lightsaber.
Big, bright purple lightsabers.
They'll blind you. Color doesn't exist. Yeah, it does. It's a reflection off of things into our eyes, and therefore we see the color.
Okay, I'm gonna go into podcast mode here, but color. So there is a theory that everybody sees colors differently. What I see as green, you might see as purple. Does that make sense?
Maybe. Because it's hard to test that too, right?
Yeah, there's no way to test that. Like, everyone knows a fire truck is red, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what color are you seeing? What I see as red, right? Or what I see as purple, you might see as red. So, yes, a fire truck is red, but what color are we actually seeing? You know, and there's really no way to describe a color.
No, it's red.
Mhm.
Like,
Right, it's red.
it's got a fire look to it. I don't know. It's the best way I can put it.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, it's got a fire. Like, red is bright. It's red is bright. It's warm, and we all know that. But how do you see red? Is the question. Like, because I might see, the color that I call red, you might see as green. but you still associate it with red because you know that that color is red. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird thing to get into.
Yeah, and I'm like looking and going, warm. Yeah, it's just like it's red. It's just.
Which would explain why not everybody's favorite, which is why it explains why everybody's color, everybody has a different favorite color, right?
Well,
So
it also resonates with people better. Like blue's my favorite color because I find it very calming. That's why I like blue so much.
purple is my favorite color because it's very okay. So purple is my favorite color because it's very loud. It's a mixture of different things. So
Blue and red.
everybody knows red and blue make purple. So it's a mixture. It's loud. It's bright. It's, you know, that's how I see purple, anyways.
And since it's got the blue undertone to it, for me, I find purple actually pretty calming. The only reason I have so much purple stuff is because I made 2 blue and I made 42 red, so together they're purple. So
Right.
that is why everything is purple. Everyone thinks my favorite color is purple. It's like, no, actually it's blue.
It's blue.
I
It's blue.
figured-
Don't get it twisted. How dare you? Don't get it twisted. It's
No,
blue.
Blue is my favorite color. I use a lot of purple because I have to. I do like purple, but if I'm picking something up, I'm always picking up the blue thing first.
The reason why purple was my favorite lightsaber color is because I just thought it looked cool. But the more and more that I looked at purple, I guess the more and more that I don't know, I just like the color. Because originally my favorite color was green. And I still really like the color green. I still really, and not just any green, like a deep, rich grass green was originally my favorite color. But I realized, and here's the big indicator for me, I'm a massive Star Wars fan, and I never liked the color green in lightsabers, ever. I think it looks stupid. I don't like it. But purple, I always loved in lightsabers. And ever since I was a kid and saw it for the very first time, purple was always my favorite color in lightsabers. But the more and more that I see purple, the more and more that I see it on things, and the more and more that I look at it, I don't know. There's just like this strange connection I have with it. There's this strange, I like it more and more that I look at it, and it's slowly becoming my favorite color. Is that weird?
No, that's kind of how you realize what your favorite color is as you look at it more.
So,
I know that blue is still my favorite color because I still like default picking up the blue stuff. I still like always want to grab blue, and blue being everything. So
don't get me wrong, I like the color blue. There's only one color that I dislike. There's only one color that I cannot get behind, and that is that greenish, yellowish color that looks like puke.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so ugly.
apparently, King Hill favorite color is brown and sepia.
Bob Ross's favorite color was brown.
Derringer likes yellow, and I can tell that the King of King Hill is Canadian, while Derringer is American because there's a U in his and not a U in Derringer's. Luke's green saber is my fave, but Samuel L. Jackson's saber is sweet. Yes. It also said
Yes.
badass on it. Or bad motherfucker.
No, it said bad motherfucker. Every movie that he does, one of his props have to say bad motherfucker on it. That's the only way he'll do a movie. His eye patch in Avengers that he has as Nick Fury, it says bad motherfucker on it.
On the inside or the outside?
The inside.
Okay. So where he can see it.
Yep. Because everything that he does, every time he's in a movie, one of his props has to say bad motherfucker. That's the only way he'll do a movie.
Yeah, he actually had a wallet in Pulp Fiction that they actually showed on the screen that said bad motherfucker on it. And
And that's how it started.
was it that one?
That's how it started, from Pulp Fiction.
If
That's
it-
why everything that he does that's why all of his props in every single one of his movies, at least one has to say bad motherfucker on it.
From now until the end of time.
So, did you hear the theory that his character from Pulp Fiction and Nick Fury are actually the same character?
So he just decided to give up a life of crime and go Quite
Because he
supervised?
retires at the end of if I remember correctly, he retires at the end of Pulp Fiction. I can't remember exactly how the theory goes, but it's a really interesting theory.
Derringer's lying. He says he's Canadian. I meant to spell it color. No, you didn't. That's the way you meant it. You're not Canadian. You're American. You live near Stormy. I know where you live, Derringer. Kind of, sort of, not really.
That's kind of creepy. I know where you live.
Kind of,
Okay,
sort
I
of,
have
not.
special doors.
Kind of, sort of, not really. I know
Just go back on that comment.
I know Derringer lives closer to me than you do, but that's not that hard. A lot of people live a lot closer to me than you do.
Yes,
Except for Silver Threads.
Is Silver Threads Canadian?
He is, but he lives in Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
So he lives very far away. He lives on the East Coast.
Nova Scotia sounds like Mother Russia.
It's not.
He lives in the motherland. Mother Russia. I used to know the entire Russian national anthem.
Really?
I took a point to learn it, and then I forgot it.
Wait. What about the movie 1408? Is the bad motherfucker there?
If it was made after Pulp Fiction, yes.
Not sure.
If it was made after Pulp Fiction, yes. If it was made before, no.
Oh, it's a 2007. Oh, Room 408. 1408.
Probably something on there. One of his props says "bad motherfucker" on it. I guarantee you. Oh, Derringer says he stood up for that. You were singing the song of my people. Anytime I hear the Russian national anthem, I always stand up. Every single time. "42, are you still there?
Yes, I'm just trying to find out. Hold on. Samuel L. Jackson is starring in the other film 48. 29 times. No, it's used it. I'm not sure. I can't really find it. I'd have to do more digging on it. I could see it something on that desk that he was behind that had "bad motherfucker" on it or something.
He's King of Canadian Hell says it was made after, so on the keys he hands over to John Q. Love it. That's possible.
Oh.
Very possible.
Yes. That's the one. That's the horror movie where the guy gets stuck in the room. He can't leave it. And he's seen like the worst things ever. It's a Stephen King movie.
Nice. Oh man. How long have we been streaming?
1 hour and 24 minutes.
1 hour and 24 minutes. I'm gonna put a dab on the chat. This is a dab, right? It's not a sneeze.
It is a sneeze, but everyone uses it as a dab. Everyone uses it as a dab.
It's a dab. It's not a sneeze. There's no way it's a sneeze.
Yeah, there's nothing that I see here. Maybe.
When it's in the movie, they don't use, so they give him a prop that says "bad motherfucker" on it. He doesn't use it in the movies, but they give him a prop. See what I'm saying? Like, he has a lightsaber in his house, a purple lightsaber in his house that says "bad motherfucker." I can send you the picture of it.
Yes, no, I've seen that actually. Okay, Okay, so it's the prop that he leaves with that he gets.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Alright, so he basically wants a free prop from the movies. Currently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all over that idea, actually.
That's the only way he'll do a movie.
And to be fair, what do they do with the props afterwards? They don't do anything with them. They normally just
A
get...
lot of props they recycle
Yeah.
and use for other movies.
Yes, exactly. And some of them are very unique. Like, what movie was it? So The Matrix used the set from a movie, or the movie used the Matrix's set. I think it was the other way around. The set that they used was from... Too hard to... Anyways, but yeah, they reuse a lot of stuff, but certain things you can't reuse. Like that key.
Yeah, certain things you can't.
That key would be one of the things they wouldn't be able to reuse.
Right. But like a lot of sets and stuff that they build, they'll recycle and reuse for other movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a lot of the rooms, they'll just change them just slightly so they don't look the same. And it does save on some cost, but like lightsabers can't be reused. That's specific for those movies.
That is currently for Star Wars. And that's why Star Trek will never be good as Star Wars, because Star Trek doesn't have lightsabers or the Millennium Falcon.
No,
Or Darth Vader.
They have Enterprises. They have phasers. They also have scanners that can tell you what's wrong with someone, and then they have medical bays where they can heal you.
So does Star Wars.
That they use for everyone that isn't just force sensitive people.
Star Wars is called the Force. Okay, just saying.
Yeah, but not everyone can use the magic.
It's not magic. It's bacteria.
It was originally magic.
I know it was originally magic.
And then he retconned it. You should have just left it as some mythical thing.
I'm fine with like a lot of people hate the midichlorians. I'm fine with the midichlorians. I don't care. I just love Star Wars.
I think that at least it gave it a way for you to actually be able to figure out
And also,
why someone was able to do something, I guess.
there is a big theory that the midichlorians don't exist, and the Jedi specifically engineered the myth of midichlorians so they could steal childs away from their families to make more Jedi.
Yeah, because the Jedi aren't the good guys.
No,
They're really not.
they are just as corrupt as the Sith.
Yeah. No,
So
I-
that's actually what the prequels are about, honestly.
they show you-
Underlining, they show you that the Jedi are not really the good guys in all of this. That's what the prequels are trying to show you. It's trying to show you why Darth Vader fell, not because he's this arrogant bastard. It's because the Jedi Order is just as corrupt as the bad guys.
Yeah.
Which is why Anakin uses the line from, even though it's a stupid line, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. He's not saying that because it's bad writing. He's saying that because he's thought his whole life, this is a fucked up system. You know what I mean?
Well, they almost didn't want to train him because he was too young or too old, and it's like.
Well,
What?
the reason why and there's a reason for that is because, and this is really messed up too, is since he's not young enough to continue to start the training, because he's old enough to where he's not really gonna fall in line like younger people will.
Mhm.
It's gonna leave a dangerous gap in his personality that they can't really program into. Okay, be complacent for your entire life.
Yeah.
Now he's old enough and mature enough to be like, well, I don't want to follow this rule. Why do I have to follow this rule?
Yeah.
And it's like, at first glance, you're like, well, that's kind of stupid. But when you really look into it, it's like, holy shit, that's fucked up. You know what I mean?
They can't program in the personality they want completely.
Right. And it leaves a dangerous gap in his personality that's open to manipulation.
I mean, even Obi-Wan Kenobi was starting to see the faults too. He just didn't want to join the dark side. I think. See, I don't know if them staying would have changed things completely. If he had not gone to the dark side and he stayed in, maybe changing things from the inside. But I don't know.
if Anakin never fell to the dark side, so here's the thing: Anakin had to fall to the dark side in order to fulfill the prophecy,
Yes.
because balancing the Force doesn't mean that there's a bunch of Jedi and no Sith. What it means is there's an equal number of Jedi and an equal number of Sith, and the Darth Bane started the rule of 2. So before the rule of 2, there were hundreds of Sith,
Which meant
and
there'd be hundreds of Jedi because they're equal.
and the Force was balanced.
Yeah.
In the Old Republic, the Force was balanced. The Force became unbalanced when Darth Bane literally slaughtered the entire Sith Order and killed them all and started the Rule of 2. The Force had been out of sync ever since that happened. And what the Jedi thought was balanced meant hundreds of thousands of Jedis and 0 Sith. What it really meant was 2 Sith, 2 Jedis. And we get that in Empire Strikes Back. In Empire Strikes Back, we get that. We get Yoda, and we get Luke Skywalker, and then we get the Emperor and Darth Vader. 2 Sith, 2 Jedis. Prophecy has been fulfilled.
Yep.
So Luke had to turn to Anakin had to turn to the dark side in order to fulfill the prophecy.
Luke does in the books. He did turn to the dark side for a little bit, but then
He does.
Then he comes back.
And then he comes back.
Leia gets him back, if I remember correctly.
So,
But he creates a different order than the Jedi. He creates basically Gray Jedi, I think is what it's called. The Gray Order.
yeah. So Gray Jedi are Jedis who are in touch with their emotions, that don't kind of cut themselves off from everything. Because when you cut yourself off from emotions and you just go by kind of, black and white, it creates this, it creates this ruthless kind of warrior that's so complacent to rules that even if a child steals something from a supermarket, you're willing to execute that child.
Because that's bad.
Because that's bad.
Not because,
Right.
but you don't take in the gray because that guy, that was a kid, and he's probably doing it because he's starving, or this. You don't take any of that in consideration. He stole. That's bad. He's dead.
Well, have you ever played the Mortal Kombat games?
Way back when.
So Mortal Kombat 10, Mortal Kombat X. There's a scene in it where Kotal Khan, who is the new Emperor of Outworld, is going to kidnap somebody for stealing bread for his family. He's going to execute somebody who's stealing bread for his family. And he says in it, the scene that he says it in, he goes, stealing from the emperor's market is stealing from the emperor himself. So what's going on is Kotal Khan isn't a bad guy, but he's cut himself off from thinking, in a gray area. He only thinks in black and white, and he's the emperor and everything, and he's like, okay, everything belongs to me. Yeah, you were stealing to feed your family, but you stole from me, so you deserve to die. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the trap that you fall into when you look at everything in black and white and never have a gray area.
Yeah. And that's how kids think. Anyways, when you get adults, you start seeing gray. You start seeing why someone would do something. Hi. Lulu's back in here.
Oh, Lulu.
She's so I liked the fact that, and I wish they had taken that and actually went somewhere with it, because it was showing that the Jedi weren't right, the Sith weren't right, but together, that's the better way of going. Because you can't tell people they're not allowed to get emotionally invested in people. You can't tell them, especially since they live longer than most, that you can't really have any strings attached to anyone. Well, that's not how anyone lives. People get attached to people.
But see, that's the beauty of the prequels, because it shows you the trap of the dark side. So Anakin wants to express his emotions. He wants to be with his wife. And through the dark side, he can have all that. He can have his children. He can have his wife. He can have the family that he wants. But The trap of the dark side is you become so self-absorbed with yourself that all you ever think about is you and more power until all you have is
you
yourself.
and more power. Yeah.
That is the trap of the dark side.
Like I said, so together it's a better mix where it's like
Hmm.
you're more in tune to your emotions, you're more in tune with how you are, who you are. You have the people you care about, the people that you love, but you also have, you want to help people make things better and, help society. So it's,
Hmm.
you take that, emotional part that the Sith have, and you take the protective part from the Jedi, and you kind of mold them.
You kind of mold them together, and
Yeah.
you come up with the Grey Jedi, which is actually what both Qui-Gon Jinn was in the first movie, which is why he wasn't on the Jedi Council, and also um, Mace Windu is actually a Grey Jedi, which is why he has a purple lightsaber, because he uses dark side tactics in his fighting and dark side powers.
And he was on the council.
The only reason why he was on the council is because he was Master Yoda's student. So, and he was a lot more in touch with the Jedi's rules than Qui-Gon Jinn was.
Yeah, Qui-Gon was quite.
He was quite just.
If he had lived Qui-Gon Jinn, I think Anakin would have turned out differently. Of course, he had to fulfill everything, right? But I think he would have showed him you can still have your emotions. You don't have to shut them down. You can still be you. And he would have fulfilled the prophecy either way. It just probably would have been a different way. He probably would have slowly turned everyone to the gray side instead, and then
if
killed
Anakin
the Sith.
if Anakin was Qui-Gon Jinn's apprentice, he would have had a purple lightsaber. He would have been more in touch with his emotions, and the slaughter that happens with the Sand People, he wouldn't have killed them with his lightsaber. He would have killed them with force fire. I watch a lot of Star Wars theory stuff, so I'm like ingrained in my brain. But I believe that's all I really have time for today, 42.
Okay, that's fine. We have been on for an hour and 38 minutes, which is, somewhere between an hour and 2 hours is how long I want to go anyways. So
Yeah, I gotta go. We're going to see my sister and all my nieces and nephews today, so I will go see them. They live in North Carolina, so I'm really excited that I get to go see them today.
Are you driving all the way to North Carolina?
No. We're driving over to my parents' house, which is only 20 minutes away.
Okay. Well, are you driving all the way that way?
No, I would have been gone already if that was the case.
Yeah. So I was like, wait a minute. I know the States is small to me, but it's not that small.
No, that's a 3-hour drive. No.
Yeah. Right. So they came down to see everyone. That makes sense.
They came down to my parents' house. They're coming down to my parents' house, and we're going to see them.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us and the random Star Wars talk that we always seem to have because it's rando, which is fine.
Hey, which is fine. Tune in to my podcast. You can find it on Spotify and Anchor. In about next week's guest will be PA Nightmares, and then after that will be 42. Will be 42.
Yes, it'll be me. And it's called Rando and Friends.
You can find it on Spotify and Anchor. It's called Rando and Friends. Actually, I'll put a link in to the chat.
Yeah, you're blue, so you can do that. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, he's. Oh, and hello, Eternal Night. Welcome. We are just ending it. But thank you for showing up. Anyone who hasn't, could you please make sure you hit that like button and make sure it feels it. And there is the link from Rando. So if you guys want to check out his podcast, I don't know why I've been having problems with the word podcast recently. Then you can, So, and if you listen on different things, just also look up Rando and Friends. You should be able to find him. He's on a few other platforms, I think, as well.
But I'm super excited about this podcast, and I'm already at 16 listeners. I just need 34 more to unlock sponsors, so please share it with everybody that you can.